How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Smok Nord Kit. This kit's been out for a little while, but that's okay. I really like it and I want to share it with you guys. It's a great starter kit for those who are just getting into vaping, or even those who have been vaping and want to use something a little bit more simple but still packs quite a bit of a punch. There's two different types of coils that they make for this guy. One is a mouth to lung and one is a mesh sub-ohm coil for getting the bigger clouds. So you actually can use regular e-juice or you can use Nic salts. If you don't know what Nic salts are, go and check out my other video. I'll leave a link down in the description. Anyways, let's get down on the close-up. Okay, here's the box that the Smok Nord Kit comes in. This model is red. Includes a 3 milliliter plastic mouthpiece, a mesh coil. The other coil that comes with it is the 1.4 ohm mouth to lung coil, which I'll show you. And the battery is an 1100 milliamp hour battery. Let's go ahead and open up the box. In the box, you'll get your instruction manual, a warranty card, a silica gel packet, garbage, a standard micro USB charger. These are the two different coils that I was telling you about. Smok mesh coil there, and then the 1.4 ohm mouth to lung coil head. The mesh coil head is a 0.6 ohm, by the way. Then you also get the Smok Nord device itself. It is a single button mod. Right now there's nothing inside the pod slash mouthpiece itself. It's completely empty. You can see it just slides in the top there. It's very simple to use. Your fire button to turn the device on and off, 5 clicks. You can see it flashing. It's off. Well, there's no coil in it, so it's going to read no atomizer. It'll blink like that. But once I put a coil in and you hold it, it will stay lit during your draw. If you click the button 3 times, it shows you the current battery life. Right now it just flashed green, which means I am in the 80 to 100% range. It also has 2 other colors it will flash. It can flash yellow, indicating that the battery life is between 30 and 70%, and then it can also flash red. And red means you're below 30%, means it's time to plug it in and charge it. As far as the difference between the 2 coil heads that come with these guys, the mesh coil is the one I prefer to use all the time, as well as, you know, many of the other people that use the device. With this, with the sub-ohm mesh coil head, you can use your regular standard 036, 12 even in this tank. I use a 6. Typically I vape on a 3, but because this tank doesn't provide as much as like one of my bigger mods, I needed to up the nicotine. The other coil head that comes with it, the mouth to lung coil head, you can actually use Nic salts with, because it doesn't hit nearly as hard as the sub-ohm mesh coil. This one is more for, I'd say, people who are just switching over. It's more similar to like smoking a cigarette versus one of these ones. The other thing that is super awesome is just its small design. I mean, look, it fits in the palm of my hand. It's not that big. It's concealable, which is good. It fits in the pocket good. The mouthpiece is actually shaped nicely, so when you go to draw off of it, it feels more natural, I guess. But that's about everything that comes in the box. Let's go ahead and fill up this guy, put one of the coils in it. That way you can see how it works. It's actually super simple. So you want to take the mouthpiece. It's in there good sometimes, so you got to wiggle it and then it'll pop out like that. And you set the battery off to the side. We're going to be using the sub-ohm, the 0.6 ohm coil head, just because it hits harder. Make sure that when you go to put it in the device, the edges of the coil are flat on the bottom. You see where the white strip is, it's kind of flat on both those sides there. You want to make sure those are lined up with the flat edges on the top and the bottom of this hole here. Otherwise you can get it stuck. I've done it already once on accident. So yeah, you just put the coil in like so and just push it with your thumb. It should sit just about all the way flat in there. Yep, that's actually all the way flat. And that's it. The coil is installed. Now to get the juice inside there, you see there's a little rubber door on the side. You grab the rubber door with like your fingernail and just flick it up, and you can like turn it off to the side. And yeah, you see the hole there is now exposed. Let me grab my e-juice. Today we're going to be using Cool Mint, 6 milligram from the finest e-liquid. So let's go ahead, unscrew the top, and stick the tip of the juice bottle in there and just start filling up. And it might take a second. One thing I noticed is you see the, well, you can kind of see this top part up here is filling up faster than the bottom part. Air bubbles get stuck down there sometimes, so you got to kind of tilt it and stuff to get the air bubbles to come out. We're not going to focus on getting it all the way filled up. We're just going to get it good enough. So that should be good for now. Once you're done, just take that little rubber door, snap it back shut into place again, grab the battery, and then the top just slides in like so. You see it's made a connection now, lit up. So I'm not gonna use this right away. It needs to soak for 5 to 10 minutes, I'd say. The cotton in the coil head needs to saturate with that e-liquid first. If you tried to fire it before that coil head was completely saturated with e-juice, you will burn your coil, and then it's gonna taste like crappy burnt cotton for the rest of the coil's life. You pretty much ruin it. So yes, make sure after you fill it up, let it soak for a little bit. Let's get this back up to FaceTime and finish up this video. Okay, now we're back up to FaceTime. Let's take a few pulls off of it. That way you guys can see how it hits. I mean, you already saw at the beginning of the video, but might as well do it again. So yeah, as you can see, this little guy can put out. There's a couple other little things I forgot to mention too. It has lithium battery protection, which is super nice. It has a short circuit protection, and it has an 8-second cutoff switch. So if it starts accidentally firing in your pocket or in your purse because you forgot to turn it off, it'll shut off automatically after 8 seconds, so you don't have to worry about it blowing up or catching on fire in your pocket. If you do go to put it in your pocket or your purse, definitely make sure to turn it off first, so you can prevent that from happening, because that could still ruin your coil. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Today's video is a little bit shorter. It's not a very complicated device. Like I said, it's great for somebody who's just starting to vape. They can use the mouth-to-lung 1.6 ohm coil heads with the Nic salts. It works really great. Or somebody who's been vaping already for a long time like myself. I like to use the bigger mods with the bigger sub-ohm tanks to blow big old clouds and stuff. This guy is super awesome for, like, if I just go into the grocery store, if I'm going to the park to go walk my dog or something. It's great because of its size. It just fits right into my pocket. All around, just an awesome little device. Thank you guys for watching my video today. I hope you have an awesome day.